The Ruhr Valley region is one of the most densely populated areas in Germany and has been named as European Cultural Capital 2010. But it's mostly known as the former industrial heartland of the nation for coal and steel. So let's see if we can find some cultural blooming between all the dying coal mines.
Okay, so let's ask the locals here in the Ruhr Valley what kind of culture they're into.
Curry, sausages, fries, and big beer.
It is the football culture is Dortmund, Schalke, Bochum.
We have street culture and subculture.
The European Cultural Capital 2010 comprises 53 different towns with 5.3 million residents from a total of 170 different countries. The Ruhr Valley and the city of Essen in particular will be offering 2,500 cultural events spread out over the entire year. Rudi Grande is from Bottrop. He's presenting a book and an exhibition on the Ruhr Valley with motifs that resemble famous landmarks like the Eiffel Tower from a very different perspective.
The Ruhr region compared itself with New York City when it was presenting its application as cultural capital. Wasn't that a little bit exaggerated?
I don't think so, because we had a lot to offer, like 200 museums, 120 theaters, and around about 1,000 of historical industrial monuments. And that's not a reason to be ashamed, I think.
Wow. Well, if the Ruhr region is so cultural, I should be able to find plenty of artistic events in my sleep.
Culinary culture, everyday culture, and industrial culture all in one place. Not bad. And the Zeche Zollverein mine complex is a real cultural highlight.
The Zollverein mine complex is the center of the cultural capital. How is it different from normal museums and galleries?
Zollverein is much more than a museum. You have creative industry here, you have art, dance and culture of all kind, and a lot of tourists as well.
Oh. Well, the people who live in a cultural capital must be very cultural themselves. So, let's see if they can create a little art for themselves with the help of these props.
This expressive young lady chooses a sketch pad to present the multicultural diversity in an artistic manner. And the practically minded baker's assistant takes a book, thumbs through it, and uses it to prop up a wobbly chair. This student listens to Nana's 99 red balloons in her MP3 player and expresses her artistic talent in dance form. These two residents of the cultural capital take to musical instruments, but will they become a successful duo? No, they don't really seem to be in tune with one another. Summing up, the locals are culture vultures, but don't really go for books or musical instruments in a big way. Well, at first glance, the European Cultural Capital 2010 isn't really Germany's answer to the Big Apple. But it does have some remarkable cultural highlights, and its residents are definitely a cultured bunch. The Ruhr Valley gets top marks, and the search goes on, the search for the truth about Germany.